you hear just ever so faintly as you kind of are coming out of your stupor, you hear what sounds like voices muffled, and it comes to it, you hear, it sounds like Grog, and then it sounds like Kaylee, and then something hits you in the cheek and you feel a slight tinge of pain, like a flick, but your eyes begin to blink, and you guys watch as Scanlan begins to stir.
How long has he been like this?
Why is he covered
Who did
in
this to
pudding?
him?
I have no idea.
Keyleth takes a little bit of the gunk off and... What is it?
Gross.
It's like a vanilla custard.
Thank God.
That's
custard?
fucking foul, Keyleth.
Look, how do you think druids discover things, okay? Someone has to figure out what's poison and what's not.
They lick them, apparently.
It's a little sour.
Ugh.
This is funny.
It's turned.
This is funny versus you.
Hello.
This is
You guys
funny.
hear Scanlan talking.
What's
Scanlan!
Hi. Hey, buddy.
Welcome back.
How you feeling?
Where am I?
You missed all the fun.
What's going on? Where am I?
This is the afterlife, Scanlan. You've gone to the good place.
Your hands are bound up over your head currently, and you are dressed in a nightgown, and your room and yourself there's spatters of pudding everywhere.
What's going on? Why am I like this? Where am
You
I?
don't remember?
No. Is the dragon alive?
No, you killed it. And then we all celebrated and you had a big orgy.
Yeah, you proposed to this woman downstairs, and this is your bachelor party.
Yeah, you clearly have some very intense dreams, Scanlan.
I feel like you're fucking with me.
And you hear Kaylee's voice to the left. He goes, "Oh, you think that? Probably very true.
What are you doing here?
Well, apparently your friends brought me along to make sure that you woke up nice and right.
They brought you here?
Aye.
Where are we? Are we in Whitestone?
We're
Yeah.
in Whitestone.
Yeah.
And the dragon is very dead. Very, very dead.
But you are not. And that's very important.
Kaylee, could you excuse us a moment?
Aye, but at the very least, and she reaches over and undoes the bindings on your wrists. Your fingers are a little numb. But you pull it back and you kind of rub them instinctually. And she goes, "Don't take too long. I've got a mind to speak to you in a minute."
Kaylee,
Aye?
thank you.
Sure. She just kind of storms past and pushes the little gnome figure, kind of pushing through the crowd of Vox Machina and out of the room.
I'm sorry, I fell again. Can someone answer me one thing though? Who got Kaylee? Who brought Kaylee here?
Bex did.
Down on the bed with you. But it just seemed like the logical thing to do, dear.
Why the fuck would you do that?
Right. Well, because you see.
I promised her I wasn't going to die, and you showed her my dead body. You thought that was a good idea?
What? You'd rather she just discover it on her own?
No, I'd
This
rather
way
she
she had-
never know.
Scanlan. She came here. She helped bring you back. You know what that means, right?
Yes, I do, unfortunately.
You think it's bad that she cares about you?
I think it's bad that she thinks that I'm an oath breaker, that I am weak, that I failed in my promise to her,
Scanlan.
that everything she thought of me when she found me is confirmed now, that I can't be trusted and I can't protect her.
Scanlan. She thought nothing of you when you met her, all right? The fact that she showed up here and saw that you gave your life for a greater cause, that's so much more important than any promise you made.
I hope that's true.
I think it is. She didn't run away. And after the fact, she stayed here and looked after you?
You should have heard her play.
I did. I think. I heard music. I heard Pike.
Wait. You heard?
I heard voices. I heard Pike saying a poem, and I heard someone playing music.
Oh. Was that it?
Yes.
All your daughter knows is that you stood against great evil, overtaking an entire continent. That's nothing to sneeze at, Scanlan.
She also knows that I fell, and that my friends thought it would be funny to put me in a fucking nightgown and spread pudding all over me
That was me.
and bring my lifeless body and show her how weak her father is. That's what she saw. I made a promise and I broke it, and you proved it to her. And I wish you hadn't meddled in my affairs. I don't have many things that I care about, and I don't have anything that cares about me.
That's a lie.
That is bullshit.
Definitely
Full
untrue.
bullshit.
What? You think you care about me?
Yeah.
Yes, asshole, yes.
Yes, I'm sorry. You're right. You like me because I make jokes and I play songs and I give you a warm place to stay at night and I feed you fucking chicken and I heal you in battle. But you don't really care about me. Come on. Let's be honest with each other. You don't really give a shit about me,
I've
do you?
changed my outlook on life because of you. What the fuck are you talking about? Of course we all love you. You could crush me
Prove it.
in a second.
Prove it.
What do you want
How?
us to do?
We traveled into the fucking 9 hells to get Pike a suit of armor. We went and battled a city of vampires so Percy could feel good about his name. We fought Goliaths for grog. We've traveled across planes of existence so you could fix your fucking daddy issues. But you've never done anything for me. Ever. You've never risked anything. You don't know me. You don't know anything about me. What's my mother's name? What's her name? Easy question. Died in front of me. Killed by a goblin. Biggest part of my life. What's her name? My father. Is he alive or dead? How old am I? Where's my fucking dog? You don't care about me.
We did get your dog.
Did you?
No, we didn't.
No, we did. I searched.
I've asked you your age.
I thought I did the magic search.
No.
Fucking hell.
It's fine. I'm just a little hungover for being dead, and I just have been thinking for a while that, you know, Grog has Pike, Vax has Keyleth, Percy has Vex, but Scanlan has no one, and I had one chance at one real relationship with my daughter, and I feel like you gone and fucked it up too. Because you don't really know me and you don't really know what my relationship is with her or what I promised her or anything really. And it's fine. When I met you all, I was just a funny little man playing songs, and that's all I'll ever really be. And that's okay, because I can take care of myself.
You don't have to, Scanlan. Nobody knew that any of this was going on. How many times have we asked you if you're all right and you just laugh and joke? We can't help you if you don't tell us what's going on.
I don't need your help.
Well, apparently you do, darling.
Well, I don't like that very much at all.
Get used to it. Nobody likes needing someone.
Scanlan, do you think any of us could have gotten here without each other? I thought you knew that more than the rest of us. Maybe we just thought you didn't need us as much as you felt like we didn't.
I thought you were the only one who had everything figured out.
I did too.
Well, then I must be a very good liar.
You
You are.
I've thought for months. What haven't I got figured out that Scanlan has got figured out? I've been trapped in the mud for months. Wondering what I could do to get where you are. Scanlan, you fucking saved the world with us. And if your daughter can't see that, then she can't see anything.
Yeah. If you really respected me, you wouldn't pick me up like some sort of dwarf and pick me up and put me down and take off your fucking armor and treat me like a fucking child.
You've thrown some of us like baseballs. I don't know what that is.
Scanlan, do you wish we wouldn't have brought you back? Should we not have done
I
that?
just wish you wouldn't have brought her into this.
Scanlan,
I had one shot with her, and now how will I ever show her that I can be trusted? How will I ever show her that I can protect her?
Maybe you should fucking talk to her.
Yeah, you think you are a better father than most of us have ever had.
You're right. I should talk to her.
You should.
I should.
Don't
And
treat
I
her like
will.
a fucking sacred object. Treat her like a daughter,
Fine.
Scanlan.
You're right. I will. I'll talk to her. Listen, I don't know what adventure we're going on next, but I think you should go without me.
Really?
Vex is right. I should talk to her. I should be here for her. I don't know why I wasn't with her in the first place. I didn't need to go with you to kill the dragons. I should have just been with her in the first place. I was probably just scared to. I should just be her father and stay.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah. No, I will not go whoring with you one more time.
No, I was going to ask you what your mother's name is.
It's Juniper.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
Thank you for asking.
Is your father still alive?
I don't really know. He makes things. Made things, I don't know. His name is Vikul.
I'm glad you're back. Whatever you want to do now that you are, it's up to you, mate.
I'm sorry if we had selfish intentions.
We did. I'm selfish.
Well, yeah, Grog knows what I'm trying to say.
We didn't think about those things. We didn't. We thought about what you meant to us. It may not feel like much. To us it feels like a bit. But now that you're here,
And Scanlan, as much as you can say that you were just the funny guy who played music and made jokes, I don't think you realize how desperately we need that. That's nothing to scoff at. That's not a talent that many of us naturally possess. You've taught me so much about the brightness of the world and to look at the light side of things.
I guess it's just easier to laugh at the world when you don't care about it.
But that's not true. You do care.
I know.
That's why he's an asshole now.
We've never had one conversation, you and I, about my mother. Where my sister and I came from. Did you know Thordak killed her?
I think that's come up.
We've never talked about it. Not once. Because I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't push into your private life. If you wanted to talk to me, and you did, about your daughter, we did. We talked in the sewers of Western about your daughter because you wanted to talk about her. We love you, Scanlan, and if you want to talk about your mother or your father, we will. You have not been exactly forthcoming.
That's fair. I haven't been. But I also don't have anyone, I have to take care of myself. That's all.
We have survived a fucking hellscape, all of us.
I didn't.
You are standing before me, talking to me. You did.
I did not. I died
That's
twice
fucking semantics,
in a row.
Short Halt. You've been brought back. You're standing here. Your daughter is there and needs you.
I'm being kept alive by some fucked up weird magic. Before I met you people, I would have never... The worst I would have gotten in is a bar fight. And I would have won, because I would have been a liar and a cheater. And now I didn't help you, any of you in the last fight. I didn't do anything. The fight before that, I didn't do anything.
What about the
I'm
30
useless.
before that?
No, you're not.
I'm
No, I
I'm
mean,
out of my league. I'm out of my league. Listen, it was fun. It's fun. It really has been fun to travel with 6 legends. It's fun. It's fun to say that your friends are legendary fighters. It's fun.
Excuse me. Speaking as someone who has been fucking depressed for a long time, look me in the eye. I was shit for months. And you're one of the main reasons I am out of that now. We would be dead, all of us, if it weren't for you. The first time we fought Raishan, we would all be dead. You are in a pity party right now, and I know you're hurting, and I'm sorry you're hurting, and I love you. But you are lying to yourself that you've been of no use to us. You are lying to yourself. If you want to retire, if you want to go off with your daughter, that's fucking wonderful. I encourage you to do it, but don't lie to yourself.
Well, that's just it. I'm a really good liar.
Scanlan.
Just give me some time.
Hey guys. We're friends, right? Are we friends?
Worse. Family.
That's fair.
And for fuck's sake, sir, I will say I died in that fight too.
It's not fun, is it?
No. And let me tell you something. There's whatever lie you were trying to feed your daughter out there about the man she thought you might be, that you just thought you could tell her and then she would walk away and never actually meet you or get to know you. So that maybe she would never see what a shit you can be. And you can be a shit. That fucking girl out there is a shit too. She's a miserable, lying shit. Mm-hmm. And for fuck's sake, the thing that brought her back here was the things about you that you don't like about yourself. And don't think that they don't count either. You're a shitty person, we know. That's not the fucking point. The point is for just one moment. One moment. Once in a blue bloody moon. You come through in a way that others can't. And you do it, and we love you for it, and you are worthwhile. There's a reason we just nearly went mad trying to bring you back. And it was not pity. And we didn't we brought her here so that maybe she would snap you out of wherever the fuck you were going to. And I know you're not out of there yet. I've been where you are, and I know it's shit. And I would really recommend, as somebody who misses an awful lot of people, that you are honest with that girl and maybe discover that she actually likes you as a person. Because you're actually likable as a person. I know. It's coming out of my mouth. I can feel the shit from it, but it's true. For fuck's sake. Get to know her and stop making false promises that you can protect her and you'll always be there. Because you can't and you won't. No one can. And you're fucking lying. And it's sick. Be a man. Be a man. I've seen you be a man. I know you can fucking do it. And when you're done with that, and we will leave you with that fucking shit girl, I would like you to look up my parents' name. You can find it on every 5th hallway in this fucking city. And I'm out.
Leave the room? Okay, as you push the door open, it's still partially ajar, and as you push it open, leaning against the wall just by the door is Kaylee, and you can see she has tears streaming down her face.
I give her a big hug, a kiss on the forehead.
She doesn't let you. As soon as you go for her, she just kind of smacks it away, turns into the room, and just walks past everyone and grabs her bag off the ground, slings it over her shoulder, grabs her violin case. So you coming?
Yeah.
Grab your things. Be waiting for you downstairs. And she walks out.
Really?
Just like that.
I have to.
Where are you gonna go? What are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna be a short halt for a while. And I'm just gonna figure out what that means. And it's great being part of a team, but you gotta know who you are first. So I gotta go figure that out. And I gotta go figure out what she is too. And when I do, I'll come back and find you. And if you really need a place to stay, I advise you to buy some tents, because you won't have a mansion anymore. I know you'll be fine, because you all have each other. But for now, I just have to have me for a while. I love you all. I even love Percy and his parents, Frederick and Johanna. And I'll go with Kaylee.
Wait. I reach in the bag of holding and I grab my salt lick rock. I toss it to Scanlan.
What's this?
It's yours now. When you miss us, I know you will, give it a lick.
All right, I will.
We got the gate stone off the end table where we left it with him and hand it over to you as well.
You'll need this.
I'd rather it go to you.
When Vex tries to give you something, you take it. All right. Don't die.
Scanlan. We'll miss you.
I hope so. And, well, you said I was right. Let's pick up that conversation later. I'll go out the door.
Okay. As he walks down the hall, he hears feet across the stonework echo quieter and quieter until you can't hear it anymore. You all stand in stunned silence in the chamber.
Just pick up a pillow on the bed and throw it at the door.
It opens slightly. The pillow lays on the ground, smattered with vanilla pudding.
Did he take all of his things with him?
I would say you would have grabbed his things as he left, yeah.
Well, that didn't go like I thought it would.
No. No, it didn't.
Kind of wish we would have gone drinking in Vasselheim now.
We might have missed him if we had.
We saved the continent. Why does everything feel like shit?
He's alive. That's what really matters.
But he's our liar, Grog.
And he hates us now.
He doesn't hate us. I just think we've all just discovered that maybe we have a lot more secrets about ourselves than what we've all ever let on.
He needs time. We have that.
Fuck him. Fuck him for not saying anything sooner.
I don't know.
And fuck us for not asking.
I think Percy's right. We're worse than friends. We're family. And family leaves.
Yes, they do.
Can we not be family? Can we, like, redact that?
I don't think so. I think it's too late.
I step out into the hallway. Do I see Percy at all?
I'm around the corner, up on the.
Yeah,
I'm outside. If you went far enough, you'd see me.
you eventually find Percy, yeah.
Hey,
Hi.
rough one, that. Question,
Yeah.
do you have any, like, sneaky people in your employ here at the castle?
Of course.
Wouldn't you feel better if we had someone just keeping an eye on them? Bit explosive, the two of them together.
I'm torn. I don't know if you'd like that.
I don't know if I care.
I don't know if I do either. I keep thinking I could just shout right now, and half a dozen guards would stop them.
Yeah. There'd be half a dozen dead guards, though.
Oh, what's half a dozen dead guards these days?
Good point.
This tale of a brothel on the west end of Whitestone. I don't know if it still exists, but I'm sure if you go drinking in that area, you might find something. Sorry.
No, yeah. I'll go give it a look.
When you're in the mood.
That was good. Yeah. I'll be back after nightfall. I'm gonna go out for a bit.
Grog,
Yeah.
I know we don't always agree, and I know that I can be unkind, but you know your family, right?
I don't know much, but I do know that.
It's nice having an older brother again.
I leave.
So what, just the half-elves are left alone in a room covered in pudding,
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Way to paint it that way.
crying,
Yeah. Crying in your pudding room.
angry?
I think crying in your pudding is actually a British saying. I should look that
Do you think if we would have not covered the room in pudding that he would have stayed?
I start cleaning it up. Well, he seemed pretty pissed that I went and got Kaylee, even though he ran away with her at the first chance he had.
And you had to stay in a shitty B&B, a
you?
brothel, and
Pike is still kind of shaking her fist in the corner right now. She hasn't said anything in this whole exchange.
bandages and bondage.
She's,
Pike, are you okay?
How you doing, Pickle?
All right, Pike. Right.
he needs to do this. Right? He needs to do this.
He says he does.
What do we need to do?
I have no fucking clue.
I need to get a drink.
Yeah, we could always go back to Vasselheim and pick up on that whole
I don't want to
drinking.
go anywhere, Keely.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back to Vasselheim.
I mean, we can drink anywhere. Vasselheim doesn't have to be in that equation.
Where else do we have to go?
Well,
Away from here. I just want to be away from here.
Pike.
I have to go to the Water Ashari. I have to.
And before too long, we've a demon who wants you and I dead. In the night, we have to deal with it.
All right. Anything else?
Pike, you know the Osmond Sea, you've sailed it, yeah?
It's been a while, but yeah,
Might need you for the Water Ashari.
can do that.
But it seems like I guess all of us are picking up on our own individual paths from here. I guess.
Why can't we still help each other out?
We can, of course we can. Pike.
His path is his own. He has to do his thing alone. We don't have to be alone.
No. No, we don't. We just want to slow things down for a while. It's been a long couple of months.
I mean, is Scanlan right? Have we become too close to each other? Do we need to all take our individual time like we've done in the past?
We just need to not have our lives on the line every day. For a little while. Or ever. Retirement's not a terrible idea. I mean, what's the takeaway here? From Scanlan. Can't hold anything in. Fuck, you know that I've always looked up to you for everything. That I've tried to model myself after you. Do you know that? And you know that she's my best friend, right? You know that.
Of course.
You know that I am madly in love with her, right? You know that, right? We don't need to joke about it or dance around it anymore. You know that I'm in love with her, right?
Obviously.
Obviously.
What are you getting at, Vax?
I just don't... He left because he felt like we didn't know him. I'm scared to death about what I have to give to a fucking god eventually. I'm scared of that. I don't want to do that, but it's going to happen, and it's destiny. I'm scared about that. There, that's out. Do you have anything that you are holding in? You're in love with Percival. We all know that, right? It's plain as day, right?
My takeaway from Scanlan is that we all talk too much. And I leave the room.
And then I look at Vax and Percy and say,
Oh, I'm not
Percy's not.
or sorry, Vax and Pike, and say, and my takeaway is that maybe we were forgetting who we were before we all banded together. And then I leave the room.
They're all individually going to the room next door, though.
Yeah, they're all just all congregating in the next chamber.
It's like a Black Mirror episode.
Exactly.
Filing in and then like
Everyone's reading highlights.
Crack out the aerator, yo.
Blacklight.
It's the basement in Westworld. We all just go.
Pike kind of walks up
Catatonic.
to you in the room and just kind of puts her gauntleted hand on your shoulder and just says, "We all make mistakes. I make them a lot.
Yeah.
You got a lot of other people to look up to aside from just me.
I've learned that.
His path is his own. And he'll come back, right?
I don't know. But he's our friend. I like having him around.
Me too. Let's get a drink.
What?
Let's get a drink.
Let's get a drink. You want to go in town?
Yeah.
All right.
I chase down Vex, and we do the same thing.
You guys all individually find your way through the rest of the afternoon to discuss, cope with, and ruminate on the separation of Scanlan. Going through all the different emotions you feel that are necessary, and whatever activities you proceed to distract yourself with, Grog.
Crying in a corner.
Crying on bosoms. I'll pay for this.
Yes, you will. That's extra.
What's going
And strangely not uncommon.
He's wrapping up the show, I can tell, for I came to give Sam a hug.
He's not actually. I don't know where you got that
I'm just
idea.
getting in a mid-game hug.
There you go. You guys still got shit to do.
Okay, yeah, no.
You guys made
No, stop it.
yeah.
you guys made promises.
lot of
You're still on a
credits.
timeline for some things.
Huh?
Yeah.
Still have things to do.
No, we know.
We know.
We know.
Don't take that as Sam closing the curtain here. Still got shit to do.
I know, but I craved to that, so I took it.
No, that's okay. Yeah. Cross table hugs are fine.
Okay.
That was weird.
The next morning comes around. You're all in various states of hungover, should you chose to imbibe with the rest of the party.
Heavily.
Grog eventually wanders in, less hungover, but more meek about how his previous day was.
Not my best night.
I see Vax the next morning, and I say, "Look, your sister gave me one of her blue feathers. It's because this is the darkest timeline."
I come back and I take that off. I'm like, no, Keedith, you took that from me when you were drunk last night, actually.
It's because this is the darkest timeline, and I stole it from you.
Mike and I come in wearing fun buns, hungover. My face hurts.
How is everyone?
She slaps you.
Amazing.
Does it still hurt?
Yeah, and also my face hurts as well.
Good.
Percy.
Who said that?
Good morning.
What did you do last night?
I worked.
You worked?
I did.
You were productive?
Well,
You made the rest of us look and feel like shit?
I think we all have our ways of coping.
What did you make?
Just some sketches.
Did
Nothing.
you bake a cake?
Didn't bake a cake.
I hope you baked a cake.
There's no cake.
I really want coffee cake right now, Percy.
There are people for that.
You look like me.
Squish, squish. Squish, squish.
You look like me. Why do you look like me? What are you doing?
Still drunk. Sober up. It's a new day.
That's boring.
Oh shit! He could have broken his nose just then, I swear.
Binder rings are important.
Oh my god.
Is it a new day?
It is.
It is.
I thought it was still yesterday.
Oh, hey, I've got all my hit dice back. That's nice.
Yeah, spells are back. You guys are healed.
Yeah, my staff is charged.
You're up from 9 points.
Yeah.
Hey, wake up. Fuck. Wake up. It's a new day.
We'll get
Open
him
your
going.
eyes. Hey.
Pike casts restoration on Vax.
Hey, you're not drunk anymore. Look at that.
I feel good.
All right. So what? The first step is the most important one, right?
Well, as far as I know, we have 3 things still on our plate.
Which ones?
We've got a hand.
Hotus?
We've got some Ashari.
Yes.
And we've got a demon.
We also have research we have to look at that we got from that there.
What-
And we have a
What's
giant
that?
pile of
We have to
things.
give Ripley's hand to those guys in Marquette. I think that's the easy one.
That seems like the quickest.
That's
Yeah.
definitely the quickest.
Let's try that.
My mental acuity is on point.
No.
I feel like if I teleport, I'm gonna puke.
Pike grabs a bucket.
Drink this. I run to the kitchen. I put together something that is not quite, but probably a hot sauce
Yeah.
Okay.
with half a raw egg and a shot of something that is quite possibly, but not quite, some sort of fantasy variance of tequila.
Yeah.
You are not
Swill it all up.
frat boy
No, this
shotting me
is not a. This is a thing.
That's science. Listen to
never raw
Percy.
egg
That's science. You need that, and you need a traditional Whitestone
He
breakfast.
gives you everything.
There you
Super
go.
good, Keyleth, really.
Just get it down. Just get it down.
Why this?
Just don't look at it.
Just listen to the science guy and chug a lug.
Bottoms up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need you.
I wasn't. I was kidding. You shouldn't actually drink that.
Fuck you, motherfucker! Oh.
Can I get a roll damage? Sorry. I've done something very similar to that on many a morning.
All right.
This feels wrong.
It feels different.
It feels wrong.
It's not on us, though. It's on him.
Can you scry?
Me?
Yeah. See where he is? What's he doing?
I pull out the scrying eye. Can I I hold it out in front, this kind of flavor, and I let it levitate in front.
It locks itself in place and slowly rotates.
Can I kind of open it like a little, like a fortune teller's spying sphere type of crystal?
And just like project it on the wall, like behind her.
The vision
so that
comes
we can
to
watch
you.
It, like,
It's
from
n-
movie.
It doesn't quite do that. Yeah, the vision
That
comes
would
to
be
you.
really
That
awesome.
would
Can I
be
make an
sick.
IMAX?
I want the
3D
HD download, not the SD.
5.1 Dolby Digital.
It's all around me.
Oh my god, so many lagging issues. Ugh.
Yeah. Sorry.
Keep going for it.
To see if he
You don't know.
senses
So
it,
what's your
maybe?
wisdom modifier? Or your wisdom saving throw?
-2?
Wait, what did you
That's your-
roll?
Oh, you mean what? It's.
What'd you roll?
I got a 2 total, but I get advantage against magic.
You do.
That's a 17.
Plus your what's your wisdom saving throw bonus?
I mean, that's 19. My wisdom is -2.
Oh, -2. Gotcha. And your spell DC is
Oh, I'm spying on those bitches.
okay. So you get a brief view of what looks to be Scanlan wearing his regular outfit and armor now.
He
Walking.
took his armor off. He's just
No,
regular
he
clothes.
walked out in a fucking
He walked out in a
nightgown.
nightgown.
Oh, right.
Through this whole
yeah.
emotional circumstance, he was in a nightgown. He is currently. He's walking through the parchwood forest that surrounds Whitestone. He is on the path south.
South from Whitestone.
Yeah, south of Whitestone. Him and to his left is Kaylee, and they're both with their sacks over their shoulders, and they're just hiking through the forest. They're at the moment not talking, but they're both slightly smiling, just kind of enjoying the journey and the company. And you just watch them walk for a little bit through the thick tree canopy above, the well-worn path that heads south and out of the parchwood.
He looks content. Happy, even.
That's good.
Yeah, good on him.
Can you yell at him?
I feel like he's like flicking off a bunch of trees now. I don't know. He was always an odd one.
To be fair, he did that
Yeah.
about 7 times a day.
He did,
For no reason.
I never knew like animosity towards trees.
You never know.
I don't know.
Just there.
Just in case.
Just really hates oaks.
Raven Queen, demons, you don't know who's looking over your shoulder.
We should have just invited Kaylee to come with us.
They
could have stayed
don't, they don't want that. They
I have a
want,
feeling there's little chance we could talk him out of it. Well, all right. He's living a nice, happy, content, low-key life now. Let's
Yeah, so should
continue
we.
on.
yeah, why shouldn't he? He earned it.
Yeah, he did.
He earned it.
Yeah. Sorry, what?
Yeah, right.
He saved the world. What more can we ask of anybody?
Let's go. What clears the brain better than travel? And or sex?
That was.
Or
That's
Wait,
yeah.
stop. I was about to say you sounded very wise. Don't fuck it up. Just period.
period.
Travel and sex.
Yep.
Done.
You know, there's merit to that. All right, let's go.
As we head to the tree, I pull Grog aside, and I ask him, "Are you all right, Grog? I mean, I know you got your lady favors out of the way and all that, but Scanlan was your bestie, right? Outside of Pike."
Yeah, I'm just bummed because, like, I'm glad he's alive. I mean, I think that's what keeps this from being terrible. But like, I only trust like a few people in the world.
Right.
Like you, Scanlan, and Pike, and now it's just you and Pike.
Me and Pike.
No, I mean I trust the others, right? But like, I know you on a more intimate level.
Because you saw my titties.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's literally it. I don't think I ever had like an in-depth conversation.
So
Right.
that's all. I just feel, you know, a little more sad on the inside, but I'm all right.
I'm sorry, Grog.
Yeah, I'm glad he's okay.
Show him your
Me
titties again.
too. Do you want to see him? What make you feel better?
No, it's not right now.
Yeah, no, it didn't feel
I'm
right.
not-
I
it's
just
gotta
wanted
hit
to.
you.
All right.
Yeah, you know. You know.
All right.
I appreciate the offer.
As you walk your way down to the center of Whitestone to the Sun Tree.
It's so touching and ridiculous
I know.
at the same time.
You recall that in the center of the city itself on Corel, as it acts as one of the largest oases in the center of the Central Marquette Desert, there were a number of larger trees of various types, and there was one not too far from the Suncut Bazaar that you recall. You make that your designated tree, and upon casting the spell, you watch the Sun Tree tear open the doorway, and you step across.
As I cast the spell, I just say, "Hey, Sentry, watch over Scanlan and Kaylee, okay?" And then go through.
You step through. Okay. You all emerge on the outskirts of the Suncut Bazaar. It is at this point in time. It's morning there. It would be the beginning of like just past dusk. The sun has gone down in Ank'Harel, but you can still see the oranges and reds and purples of the recent sunset in the distance. The city is bustling. Lanterns are alight all throughout the bazaar itself, and all the various multicolored towers and structures and buildings of the beautiful city just stretch up in all directions around you. You can see the bazaar itself is lively with carts that are open, shouting as various barkers are peddling their wares. It's a very upbeat atmosphere and one that's a stark change to the Whitestone you just stepped away from.
And the sun's going down, you said.
The sun has already gone down.
After we just woke up.
Yes.
Jet lag.
Fucked
is-
up.
Yeah. Other part of the world.
Jet lag.
Yeah.
Tree lag.
Tree
Lag. It's a
Yeah,
bitch.
it's the
Tree
worst.
lag. You guys begin making your way towards the Death's Respite, which is the tavern that housed the Scarbearers. This is where Treve Bonebreaker was when you last discussed the return of Ripley's hand as the assassin that killed one of their own. And you were returning this hand to absolve yourselves of implication in this murder,
Yes.
since you discovered the body.
I'm, for the record, not wearing the cloak when we do this.
Okay.
Hey.
Good point.
And
Yeah.
and just for the record, because I know I'll get yelled at for Twitter on this, I have informed my sister where I'm going and what's going on. That they're not just going willy-nilly.
Right. Cassandra is aware. All right. You guys walk through. You catch a few eyes as you are not just outsiders walking through Ank'Harel, but you're all adorned in, beautiful artifact armor,
All right, we didn't put
magical
on
weapons,
Godware.
godware, essentially. And as you walk towards the Death's Respite Tavern on the outside, you can see there is
Yeah.
what looks to be an 8.5-foot tall humanoid golem-like metallic construct. It looks similar to a golem, but it's smaller, like the iron golems you fought before, but it's smaller in scale.
Like the one we fought in Jamon's,
Yeah, and but much smaller. It's less bulky and it's more just like a functional, tall, metallic, humanoid type construct.
Protocol droid.
Yeah, you see it's clutching.
Basically the vision.
A little more ramshackle in
Okay.
construct. It is clutching a leather tome in one hand that is open, and is holding what looks to be a quill in the other, and is just standing there quietly. To the front of it, you see, almost waiting outside the tavern in the process of thumbing through some satchels, you see a handsome human male. Late 30s or so, with shoulder length, feathered, dirty blonde hair and blue-green eyes, a well-groomed goatee adorning his dashing smirk as he turns and looks across you, and very quickly the eyes kind of very overtly take in and categorize your decor, your dress, your stature, and the smile grows even wider. His frame is svelte. He's adorned in a set of polished, immaculate breastplate armor with these numerous satchels kind of all around him. And he carries a silver helmet under his arm that shines with many, many embedded gems, diamonds, opals. Just an opulent-looking figure who is wearing what looks to be barely used, or at least very well-kept armor and jewelry and adornments. Immediately catches their attention.
You there! You lot! Hello! Wow! Who are you all? Look at this, magical items from head to toe. Why, I've never seen anything quite like it.
Pouring it on a little thick, friend. What's up?
Doty, come here, will you? Take this down.
And he watches the giant construct, takes a few steps forward, and begins writing into the book.
In my travels through...
Kleenex, it doesn't work! You piece of shit!
God damn it!
I couldn't have been more
Fuck! I didn't want to throw something hard at him!
Holy
fucking hell!
shit.
Doty, take this down. In my travels through Ank'Harel, I have never seen so many magical items in one place. But then I saw them walking up to me, and I knew I had met some very special people.
being-
That's it for now.
I'm being narrated.
Hello.
I just get very nervous. when
Nice
I-
to meet you all. The name is Terrian Darrington.
Arian Darrington?
Terrian Darrington.
Darrington.
My friends just call me Terry. And I'm a bit of an adventurer. I've been traveling around this continent for a while, trying to tick off things off of my list. And I've had a few scraps and scrapes, and I'm looking for more adventure. I was traveling with a band of ne'er-do-wells that I had hired, and, well, let's just say many of them were killed. So I was looking to employ a ragtag group of people, elves, whatever you are, to accompany me. Sort of be my sidemen, if you will.
Oh,
How much would a band like you cost for a day?
50,000 gold.
Oh, that's nothing. Would you,
An hour.
I'm sorry.
50,000 gold an hour.
Yeah, that's like our retainer fee.
Good thinking.
Well, I tend to employ people on the month-by-month basis, and you get a cut of the treasure as we go, of course. We can work out the particulars, but are you, in fact, or not guns, swords for hire?
Why are you going after treasure?
I'm going after many things. I have a long list of things that I want to tick off.
Are you famous?
Of course I am. You haven't heard of... you haven't heard of me yet, because my book hasn't come out yet. Doty here is recording my legendary adventures as I travel around the continents.
How thick is the book?
It's pretty thick. Make a perception check.
Oh,
Wow.
18.
Okay. It's a pretty thick book, but it looks like Doty is maybe a third into it. A fourth.
Lots of scribbles in that book.
Yes, I haven't settled on a title yet. It will either be Terry's Adventures. It's sort of lame. Or it could be Daring Adventures of Darrington, or it could be Terry On with Terrian, or something like that. I'm working on the title. I have a while
They're all
to
very
finish
good.
it.
The daring trials and tribulations of Terry Darrington.
That's fantastic. Doty, please write that down. I knew you were special when I ran into you all. My goodness.
Buddy boy, we have to go to the Nine Hells in the not too distant future. Are you down for that?
Well, hold on, let me check my list. That is on the list. It was lower down, but it's another thing I have to tick off before I'm a real adventurer. So I'm up for anything if you are.
I do not like you.
This fucking asshole. Am I right? This
Can I-
fucking asshole.
Can I insight check, asshole?
Yes, you may.
Can I insult
Look at this willing accomplice motherfucker.
I know!
Piece of shit, both of you.
You
I'm
are all
so
pieces of
angry
shit.
at everything right
Perception or
now.
what on?
Everything
Insight.
feels weird. New dad is wearing old dad's skin and trying to do an impression of him, and it's weird.
I don't like change!
Who cares about the whisper? What's going on, Sam?
Bullshit! How dare
Tell us
you!
about the loot crate,
How
Sam.
dare
Tell us about the loot crate.
Samuel. He has a new character sheet! I'm gonna cry again. I'm
Mother
gonna cry
lied.
again.
Nope, I hate Terry. He's
We
a
are,
dick.
we
You're
are
gonna make Laura
actually,
cry!
we
Look
are
what you've done!
currently under, we are
Fuck you,
under,
Ryan Green! Fuck you!
Show is breaking apart because of you, Sam! Show me on the character sheet where the bad DM touched you.
So, bringing it back to the current conversation at hand.
Working on it.
currently employed right now. We're on a very, very dangerous
A
mission.
super important mission.
However, it ends here. So, if you have the coin, and maybe if you prove yourself not to be too much of like a lag behind. What a pussy! What you feel like?
I
you
was
have
saying,
some
look, it's not like we don't have business right now. You seem. What does he seem like?
Yeah, what do you do, Terry?
I mean, you,
I'm an
look,
He's an
adventurer.
adventurer.
You seem like a person, and that's great.
Like Kenneth Branagh. Harry Potter.
Rat.
I'm trying not to judge at the moment, and
That's what you do.
I know I've had a bad day.
What
We
does he
trust
do?
you to judge.
That's my biographer, Doty.
Does he just write stuff?
If I tell him to, he also has other skills.
What does he have?
Many things. I can grant powers to many people. For instance, you, little elf girl, what's your name?
I'm gonna move over.
Oh, hell
I take it back. I like him.
Wait, I'm stealthing.
Flames to the side of my face. Heaving breaths.
Keelan uses a fog cantrip and just fades
I rolled a
into the
33 in
alleyway.
stealth, I'm gone.
Just X into the shadow.
He's like on a western when they cut back to the tavern and everyone's gone.
Basically.
I walk up to him. What kind of an adventurer are you? If you've never heard of Vox fucking Machina.
Oh, is that a band of evildoers? Is that a roving Goliath horde?
Where the fuck have you been? Who are you? No, really, who the fuck are you?
My name is Taryon Darrington. I am an adventurer, and I have more recently set out on my journey. That is true.
This armor looks very new.
I have not seen so many real battles yet, but I have fought many beasts. There was one, it was a smallish beholder, and my men took it out into a field for me and sort of roughed it up for me. And then when the time was right for the kill, they said, come on in and kill it. And I came in and used my powers and killed it, and I checked it off the list.
Oh, I see.
Yes. It was so thrilling.
Your men, are you,
The ones that died,
oh, right.
right?
They also perished. That was a different group, yes.
Wonderful.
But they were well paid before they went, and I'm sure they sent some of the money home. Some of them, I think they do that typically.
What else is on your list? What are you looking for?
I've got a long list of beasts and animals that I'd like to slay.
Just give me one.
Naga, I think that's how you say it.
That is how you say it.
It's actually Naja.
Okay. I've already gotten a smaller beholder. Someday I'd like to see a dragon and maybe have a crack at it or two.
Oh, I'm sure you would take it out in no time, dear.
Man, I fucking hate this guy.
I feel like you're condescending to me. I'm not a dullard here. I can do a lot of things. My wealth has bought me many different artifacts from my travels, and they all do majorly magical things.
What kind of weapons?
I have a rod.
An immovable rod?
Is it movable?
No, it's whatever I want it to be. Sword!
So you watch as the rod all of a sudden transforms into this sudden, like, liquid metal-like visage and then solidifies into a long sword.
Fire!
It bursts into flames.
Now that is fucking
It's fucking cool, isn't it?
How much money did that cost?
Oh, like 400,000 gold or something? It was a lot of money. I don't quite. Doty keeps the facts and figures. Doty, can you show me that piece of the book?
Turns it around.
Embarrassing.
Shows the page to you and glance through it, and the actual construction of that item cost you upwards around 65 to 70,000 gold pieces.
That's it?
It's a lot of money.
Well, I know, but
So wait,
That's normal.
you want to come with us, or you want us to come with you?
I don't have a current adventure right now. Fire off. Okay. Still getting used to some of the contraptions.
tell you what, Terry. 50,000 gold, and you can follow us right now as we finish this very adventurous errand we're running.
Yeah.
50,000 gold. Small fee.
What kind of adventure is this again? You mentioned you're going to do something very dangerous.
It's
It
so
is
dangerous
so
we're going into
dangerous.
this.
Can you tell me what it is?
I'm afraid I can't.
It's a
tell
test
you.
of your
Okay.
reflexes, on point. How you handle things you're not quite ready for.
I could limber up. Sure.
I stealth up behind Keyleth and rest my chin on her shoulder and just say, what the fuck?
And I just say, I know. Vex.
What?
One moment, sir. Huddle.
Huddle. Is 50,000 $1,000 worth dealing with this annoying piece of shit.
While we go drop off a hand.
Look, and you know, it just kind of feels like when your guinea pig dies as a kid and then you immediately get another guinea pig to replace it. Like, this doesn't feel good.
You don't
think
like
he's
it, right?
replacing Scanlan?
No, I don't want another guinea
This
pig.
piece of shit would never replace Scanlan.
He's a fabricator. Has he written it? He gets ghostwriters to write all of his books. I bet he does.
He's a schmuck.
He probably does. Keyleth, you don't like him very much, right?
I don't like new people right now as of yesterday.
But like 50,000 gold, and we have ourselves a very like flamboyant distraction.
Think about
if
it, for
we need
50,000 gold, we're only 15,000 gold away from getting one of those fucking flaming swords.
While they're talking, I'm working on my rod. Battle axe.
Look at how fucking cool that rod is.
He's in. He's fucking in.
No.
Look at the battle axe. Holy shit.
You guys, he's like the worst alter ego version of Percy. He's a rich kid who just buys all of his cool toys. No offense, Percy.
None taken.
He comes. Come on.
Slap happy.
Come on, then.
Besides, I want to see him
Max,
get in a
let's
fight. Let's
let the money
audition him
tag
at
along.
least.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Okay, but
Come
I'm
on,
gonna
pretty boy.
I'm gonna
Let's
be
go.
pouty about this.
Doty, take this down. As the group turned around, I knew I had them. And our adventure was about to begin. End chapter.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
I hate him so much.
I hate him so much.
I love him. I miss Scanlan. Oh my god.
As you guys decide, against your better judgment, to accept your companion for the time being,
Don't like that word.
you make your way into the Death's Respite Tavern to meet with Treve Bonebreaker and deliver the right hand.
Wait, I wanted that gold up front.
Oh, I don't carry 50,000 gold with me on my person.
Well, you carry platinum. How much do you have?
Not as,
Doty, how much platinum does he have on him right now?
Doty, go ahead
No
and
response.
speak. Go ahead, Doty, speak. Oh, that's
Doty.
right. Doty can't speak. Doty's
Doty, show me
Doty's
the
a
ledger.
machine.
How much platinum does he have on his person right now?
There's no response.
Doty only listens to me. If you had some sort of a pet, you would understand.
Oh, I'm gonna love Terry so much.
Kick his ass! Kick his ass, Max!
Gold up front, or you don't join us.
How about this? I'll give you a little present, just for you, little elf girl. And I flip her a silver coin that I have put a spell into.
I don't catch the coin.
You're like all the bad things
It's a
about the
piece of shit
internet
silver
and as
coin.
a
I don't need
character.
a stupid
Put a
silver
spell on it,
coin.
it's like
It's a special
20
coin.
cents.
You should
Did he flip the coin at
pick
her?
it up.
He did.
I was thinking of intercepting it anyway. So
Okay,
I'm gonna go
easy
for
to
an
do with your
intercept.
gloves and missiles scenario.
Yeah, I have gloves and missile snaring. I intercepted.
But that was for the elf girl. But all right, sure, you can use it too when you need it. If you just hold that coin up, you'll turn invisible.
That's seriously an invisible making
No,
coin?
Grog, no, do not show satisfaction in the things he says.
This is just my gut reaction now.
Even if you're impressed, we pretend like we're not. Pretend like you're not impressed.
I'm not saying I can't be bought, but
said that
that's
very
definitely.
loud.
Hey, big man.
Yeah.
Look at this. Heavy crossbow.
It's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. I mean, really. Hold on. Not impressed.
You can shoot it.
I want to shoot it. Yeah, oh shit, take it back.
You have no idea where it went. You aren't way out of your line of sight.
Go!
That was pretty good.
That's cool.
Yes.
He stays.
Let's get the hand to its final destination.
Well, you can kill him and take the weapon.
I
with you.
will.
He's slow. None of the rest of us like you. So fucking watch it, all right?
We're such dicks.
And with that, we embarked on our new adventure. The adventures of what was it again?
What a Dillweed.
This is going to be fun, fun, fun.